Hi everyone, this is Phi, and I am about to play Project Wingman. And this is part of the AGDG demo day 14. So this is a demo of an unfinished game. It's in development. You can see I'm just kind of in the settings menu here. I just set it to full screen. I haven't seen... Oh! Fatal error. Oh boy. Okay. So I just sat in the screen here for for a little while, and this happened. I don't know what that is. Hopefully I can get this. Should be able to just relaunch the game without having to stop the recording here. I did alt tab out and the Mac in. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, which I'm gonna do again just to make sure that it's not hooked into the video yet. See, OBS is kind of finicky, so alright, there it goes. Alright, so we're going to try this again. Hopefully it won't do that again. In any case, this is Project Wingman, Alpha Test 4. It's a nice kind of start screen here. I did play an earlier version of this. It was several months ago, so I believe there's been a number of changes since then. For one thing, this whole opening menu is completely new, which is quite nice. It's kind of juicy and stylish. It's got some music. I don't know if it's original music or not, but it's moody and kind of nice. I like it. It's got this kind of funky effect here. Unfortunately, it's kind of crushing my computer now. I have a relatively fast machine. I mean, it's not top of the line anymore. I'm running a AMD 7950 and an overclocked 2600K processor, so not top of the line. I am recording while playing this, so that's gonna have an effect on my performance also, obviously, but I'm probably gonna have to turn down the video settings, unfortunately, because this is quite a pretty game, especially considering it's made by one person, which is, you know, absurd. But to start out, I'm just gonna leave the video settings at presumably is maximum. Yeah, just to kind of see it. It's probably gonna chug, but see up here, it's probably my frame rate. I'm guessing it feels like 40-ish. Motion blur. It's actually on a slider. That's interesting. FPS cap. I did set it to full screen. Okay. I'll take a look at the controls here. I don't really like some of the elements in the UI here are very small. Just don't really like because you have to actually click on them. But I do have my Xbox controller, which I presume is still going to work with this. Yeah, so I'm not gonna read over all that. We got audio settings, volume, dialogue. I'm gonna guess it probably isn't dialogue yet, but UI volume. That's interesting. That seems unnecessary, but I would just put that with sound effects. Subtitles is on. There's gameplay options. Field of view, camera sway, rotation lag, HUD tint. That's interesting. So you can do different, that's cool, I like that. I guess this is, I don't know, different colors. HUD opacity, cockpit minimalist HUD. And HUD again, okay. Interesting, so I guess you could turn this off. Maybe like if you wanted to record, you know, pretty videos. That's probably, the dev probably does that all the time, so that's probably why that's there. Because he likes his graphics apparently. So we're gonna go ahead and try and get into a game here. We got settings Let's take a peek at this. Alright, so the developer is RBD2. Music is Jose Pavli. So apparently he got a music guy on board, which is definitely cool because, you know, jet games are better with music. Voiceover manager. Oh wow, so he actually has voice acting. Nice. Clear skies, anti-air mission. Destroy all enemy air units in the mission area. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot. I'm probably gonna play poorly, but alright. I'm using the Xbox controller now. Okay, it does move this. It's got a little bit of inertia. See R and L buttons. Using the D-pad, it doesn't do anything. Do I have any? Okay, so I'm gonna guess that this is the only Jedi I have for this mission. And I'm gonna guess that if I had other options, then they would be more rectangles down here that I could click on. It does do this weird... I've been told that this bizarre camera movement was intentional. That it's like a throwback to Ace Combat games, I guess. I think it's kind of annoying, but to each their own. Alright, click it. Then we got this loadout kind of thing going on here. Oh, we do have descriptions now, so that's definitely helpful. Last time I played this, I didn't know what any of the weapons were supposed to be, because I'm not hip on jet stuff. So, all right, STDM Standard Missile. Interesting name. Heat-seeking missile can be used for both ground and air. Relatively weak, but good multi-purpose. Multi-lock air-to-air missile. Slow guiding air-to-air missile that can be fired simultaneously at up to 6 targets. That's cool. Requires the weapon to be equipped on 6 different hardpoints to utilize all the multi-lock capabilities. Oh. So presumably the more of these you equip, the more you can multi-lock, which would suggest that maybe only doing one would be useless. I don't know. Good against slow-moving air targets, such as bombers. I would think it'd do a lot of kind of burst damage, I suppose. Semi-active air-to-air missile. Extremely strong guidance system as long as it is fired from a long distance. Requires target to be kept in the guidance circle to maintain lock. Good against long-distance air targets. Alright, that sounds kind of like the high skill option for pros or something. So it looks like we have standard special weapon 1, special weapon 2, and then whatever. I don't know if that's just an empty nothing. You can't do anything there. Oh, wait. No, I want to go back. Alright, back. So, since I'm killing air things, you would think that I'd probably want... Oh, okay, I can use another one of these. I guess we're going to try the multi-locks. Okay. Oh, that's your speed. Alright, that's so sick. The voice acting, that's awesome. So, the warning. I don't know what the warning means. Clearly I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, this is slow down. This is... I just launched a... Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing! I'm so confused. There's no tutorial. You don't really put tutorials in early game demos. Alright, so I guess that's my lock, and then A is... I don't know what the buttons are. Crap! I have to actually look at what the buttons are, I think. pitch, roll. Oh, there's so many things. That's strange to me. Thrust axis. Activate SP. No function yet. Okay. Change target. Unbound. Oh, the freaking answering machine. Sorry about that if you can hear that. It's annoying. Gunfire, unbound, gunfire, face button, bottom. I guess it's A. Gunfire F. Missile is button right, which I guess is B on the Xbox. And arcade controls, which is interesting. Probably be easier, but this is really confusing that you repeat the thing. Like, I can understand that there's multiple bindings for each thing, but they usually have like a grid, you know, like it'd say toggle mouse control, and then you'd have like 1, 2, 3 or something for 3 different bindings. You know, it's just early UI stuff, so it's probably just unfinished. But weapon 4, I don't know, I gotta just kind of try the buttons. I'll just die a bunch of times. Resume. Alright. And that mouse moves the camera like that. Okay. Here I am. Let's get the ground down. A button. Alright, I can hear. Yes, they do. I don't know how to, Am I okay? Alright. I don't know how to dodge missiles. I haven't seen anything that said like flares or anything, so I don't really know. The A button is shooting bullets. I can't see any shots coming out. It sounds cool. The fact that the frequency of the sound effect is like all lower frequencies, it means it's a little bit harder to hear sometimes, especially if someone doesn't have very good, say very good headphones or speakers that they're listening on. That, you know, a lot of cheaper things don't put out a lot of low frequency sound. So combined with the fact that there's very little visual cueing, it can be hard for someone to like tell that that's even doing anything. I'm not really sure why you can't see the like tracers or anything coming out. I seem to remember that you could before, but you just see that little smoke effect. I don't see any tracers. It's strange. Alright, so this is apparently my radar on the X button there. The Y button is... Well, I'm flying pretty low. I don't know if that's... What do I do? Faster? Full throttle. Oh my gosh, it's super pretty. Those trees. Until you get too close, then you see all the billboarding type thing, but... Alright. I feel like the analog trigger should be the throttle. It's just my inclination is to use those for throttle and not... I don't know. I probably said the opposite when I played this last. I don't even remember. But that's not a big deal. That's just learning the controls. Alright. There's your missiles. Don't shoot me. I'm sure they do. There must be... Hitting the Y button. I don't see anything happening. I don't know. Oh, that's right. If you hold the Y button, you can look behind you. But just pressing it is... Oh, it looks like it's... Is that like changing targets or something? That's pretty sweet music. I like the fastness. So I was trying to figure out like how to change. Oh, it must be the D-pad, isn't it? It's the D-pad. Okay, the bottom right it shows a little. Oh, shut up! Gosh, that's annoying. I just want to learn the controls. Whee! It's fun flying through trenches and stuff. Okay, so I found out how to change weapons. It's the D-pad. So I got standard missile, multi-lock thing. It looks like it's showing how many missiles I have. I want to see. I don't know if these like recharge in this version or not. Oh, they do. Nice. I like that. Oh, if you hold it, you get a missile cam. That's sweet. I like that. Okay. Pretty cool. Now we got this. I think this is my lock. Is it gonna hit him? No. Yes? Oh, I can't go back into the missile cam. Interesting. So it did say that I wasn't watching where I was going. I probably took damage or something. I guess to dodge missiles you just like hit the thrust and drive or fly crazy or something. I just took damage though. I don't really know how you're supposed to dodge things. But aside from like flying low and stuff. So yeah, it's so hard to like try and figure this out and talk and everything at the same time. 'Cause it's all a little foreign still, but gosh. Oh, I have to do this. I was pretty sure I had something I wanted to talk about, but I forgot, so I give up. Alright, so there is this... Where do I go from here? Whoops. I forgot the buttons already. Whee! It's fun. There's, like a little water droplet effect that I'm not really keen on. And I think I've actually spoken a little with the developer about this, so he probably already knows that I don't care for it, but shows little water droplets on presumably what is the camera. I guess like when you're flying through clouds or something maybe, but I think it's just distracting. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, I think. It just kind of like looks like noise, but that's just my opinion. No big deal, right? So I have to try and play for now. I think that the multi-lock missiles are... I think gun range. Okay, I think the multi-lock missiles don't track well enough to hit fast targets, so that would be like... These are probably pretty fast targets, right? Oh gosh, it's hard to track these dudes. Try slowing down. System miss. See, I'm just spinning. I'm trying to get that arrow to turn forward for me. I killed it. I guess it's the missile, not the bullets. So I don't know where... Slow down. Turn. Fire. I don't really feel like I'm dodging anything. I'm just kind of flying crazy and hoping that stuff misses. If I can get that. I don't know how to read the reticle here. I kind of want to use my... Is it the big circle that I want to put the thing in. Because I want to shoot it with a machine gun. It worked! Yay! Alright. The target here. Woo. Oh, I hit him! Or was it? No, it wasn't me that got hit, I hit him. Oh, that hit me. Alright. I hate trying to spin around so long trying to maneuver. That's something I don't like about games like this. I took damage again. I do like how the machine gun is so effective because, like, you know, you kind of expect that you'd have to shoot a craft a bunch of times, but I think I just flew straight into that missile. The fact that it's so difficult to aim the machine gun, the fact that it is as effective as it is when it does hit, I kind of appreciate that. I think that feels pretty good. I just hit restart. So here's that effect I was talking about, the water droplet effect. I guess it's when you're flying high or something, I don't know. I didn't mean to restart, I just did that accidentally, but whatever. So we're just going towards the little 3D arrow, I guess. Oh, here's 3 things. I'm gonna try the multi-lock. Whoops. There we go. Wait, I got 4? How did I shoot 4 of them? Oh, that freaking answering machine. So maybe it's 2 per. See, this was... when I paused the game, the pointer was already on the retry. That's why I retried accidentally before. So I would definitely put that on the resume, like every time you pause, and not. Is that what happened? Or did I move that unwittingly? I think it was because I hit retry, and then this time it was still on the retry when I hit pause. I don't know. I think that's what happened. Just spray some bullets here. I just hit the missile button accidentally. So I think the multi-lock air-to-air missile, I think it's giving me 2. Whoa! Please don't hit me. Slow down. Oh gosh. Oh no, it was too cloudy, I couldn't see the ground. Okay. That was bad. Yeah, see, it kind of remembers. It should just go to resume every time, I think. But the multi-lock apparently gives me 2 per thing, but it doesn't track very well against these fast targets, so they're over here. So I'm gonna try. We're gonna jet in here, see if any of those hit. I don't know, I guess the yellow things on the HUD are the missiles. So that's interesting. Let's try that in gun range. So I guess you have to actually get into range. I hate the whole spinning around stuff. Here we go again. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Let's go after this guy instead. Nope, guess not. Let's see what we can do here. I didn't try to evade soon enough. It's behind me. Crap. Not really. I was looking at my HUD. I almost ran into the ground again. Well, tell him to stop. Go. Oh, you can't go down as fast as you can go up, can you? I actually don't even know. I think that was... How do I don't know which direction to go to get away from the missiles. Alright. Oh my gosh. Hit them with the missile and they don't die, but like one shot with the machine gun kills them. Yeah, that machine gun is strong apparently. If you can get him in that target. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I'm forgetting about the ability to turn like this. Alright, see, I really want to go down faster. Be able to pitch down faster. Let's see if I can bank that missile. I don't think they work like that. Oh gosh, I got hit by a missile. That stinks. I think there's only 3 dudes. And I couldn't kill the last dude. Oops, that's the wrong button. Seven squadrons. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's really hard. I'm actually surprised it says playable as it is. I thought I was going to get like way lower frame rates. I think I'm not really at 60, but still pretty playable. So I just ate that missile. Hit him! Nope. So I guess that sounds so cool, dude. Nice. I like the audio. I think Y is to change targets. Yep. Okay. Get over here. Nah. Someone. Wah. It's hard. It's a little hard to see the missile, the indicator, I guess you call it, sometimes. Nice. So yeah, it seems like you know, obviously if they're flying like perpendicular to you and you shoot a missile at them, it's more likely to the tracking is more likely to fail. Because the missile has to turn so hard, so like if you get behind them, then they can't evade it as well. Just like in the movies. So yeah, I am figuring it out gradually. It is pretty... That sounds cool. I like it. I like sounds. Oh, it looks like I'm at the edge of the level. Whoa, what? The minimap is confusing me. I feel like it's not facing where I'm facing. Alright. Enemies. Let's stick to the standard. Actually, I'm going to try this again. Multi-lock thing. It's not going to work because it's too fast, but... That is really cool, though. It feels nice to use. How do I evade? No. It worked. Kill him. I did hit him. I just did. Oh crap, I think I just got rammed by him. Alright. Ouch, dang, I didn't have much warning on that missile. I'm trying to make sense of the 3D HUD thing. No. I couldn't get away from that one. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty... I think I just went through the ground there. I think I went way underground. It is pretty difficult. it's entirely possible I'm not playing well, obviously. I don't really know how to, like, what to suggest for much in this type of game. It's not really so much my forte, I guess. I think I'm probably gonna run into the ground. Okay. I don't know how low the clouds went. It is pretty cool though. I like the mechanics. It's just that it's kind of tough to like get stuff to work sometimes. That feels nice. Killing people with a machine gun. It's like way more powerful than the missiles, but only if you can get them in the reticle. And I just hate just constantly spinning around like this and just never getting where you need to. Alright, I'm not using my minimap as much as I should. I'm gonna get this guy. Oh gosh, I hate when I fly past him like that too. The minimap doesn't... Oh, it's not making any sense. I don't know how to avoid that. Alright, guy's behind me. And he's following me. I don't know how to evade him. Oh, there he goes. He broke off, I guess. It does help to use the minimap, doesn't it? Faster! Brakes! Oh crap, there's another one! Crap! Yeah, you can almost kind of like look at the minimap while flying, and it just like it makes things easier because you can actually see what's around you. That guy's right above me, I guess. But yeah, what the heck? It's like, I guess it's because everyone else on the minimap is also moving, but sometimes it's like I turn around completely and it looks like the minimap doesn't, like it only turned 30 degrees or something. It's very confusing. And yeah, I can only reason that maybe it's just because they move by the time you spin around completely. Alright, Stater Missile, let's try and get behind this guy. Ouch, darn it. That should hit him. No? Were those flares? I don't think I have flares. Do I have flares? I don't think so. Alright, so I was thinking before, it's difficult to tell... Gosh, get off me. Difficult to tell which direction they're facing because they... Did that guy just teleport with the flip? He was at one place in the minimap, and then he was just a completely different place. Alright, I'm not going after that guy. Turn. Up. Ah, crap. Shoot, man, I couldn't get away from that missile. I was looking at the minimap that time, though. It definitely helps. Whew, okay, Huh. I don't know, I mean, it's definitely cool in, like, a million ways. It's just really hard to I guess, get the positioning. Like, the whole point is to get the enemy in front of you and shoot them. Which, I mean, it makes perfect sense. It's just, it's pretty challenging. It feels pretty... Oh, barely dodged that. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know, I think I'd probably enjoy it a lot more if, like, you were super agile in the air, like, unrealistic and stuff. But, you know, that's a personal preference type thing, I guess. I think it would be a lot more fun that way. So I am kind of... Whoops. Pushed the wrong button there. Just spammed a random... Where is it? Okay. Phew. That's cool. Alright, so I did kind of figure out a lot. You have to you have to look at the mini map a lot. Let's turn around here. It definitely helps, like, big time. And I didn't even use this. Ah, that missile, I don't know how to dodge it. Does that make sense? Dodge the ground. It worked. So yeah, it is cool. It's just the whole, like, getting the enemy in front of you. It's just like a giant pain in the butt. And I think... I wish they would die from one missile. I don't know how a plane would survive a missile. Like, ever. Not that I would know, but... Where is it? It's gonna eat... I'm gonna eat it. Alright, yeah, so I think... let's see, I want to try... I think it's the M key. Was that... I wish I could just hit the start button to get back in the game, but I can't. Whoops. M. Alright. Now we're doing arcade controls. Whoops. We're trying out the arcade controls, so I guess it's left and right. And then you can down and up. It looks like the diagonals are a little weird, though. Like, they work, but they get a little funky around the pivot there. It doesn't quite... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the complexities of programming controls like this are. Yeah, wrong button. Turn. Oh gosh. I'm like using the wrong controls now because I get used to the other ones. Some pretty strange motion blur in this game, actually. Alright, yeah, I don't really know how to do the arcade controls very well. Because I got so used to the other ones. Oh, go that way. Go the other way. Yeah, I don't think they even quite work as well as they're intended to. That doesn't look like it, my friend. Alright, my cat's spazzing out. So yeah, arcade controls probably don't quite work. That's okay. Go back to normal controls. I like the game a lot. I've said this before. I think that I would have a blast with this game if the maneuvering was like way faster, and probably like the throttle was more responsive, like you could speed up and slow down more quickly. That's completely unrealistic, but I think that would be like a ton of fun. Just all the other mechanics I think are awesome, and I've said this before, and I completely understand that it's not realistic, and that's probably not everyone's cup of tea. But I think that would be a ton of fun, and I would love to play this game if it kind of handled like that. Aside from that, obviously it's kind of difficult to wrap your head around when you don't know how to play coming into it blind, but I did kind of figure it out for the most part. You could tell me if I'm wrong on that. I definitely figured out that looking at the mini-map to see the missiles coming at you and what angle they're coming at you, and the placement of the enemy fighters, and the direction they're going and everything. The mini-map is definitely super important, and that's after I figured that out, it got a lot more playable. So even so, it was, I think it's kind of a pain in the butt just trying to get enemies in front of you. And supposedly there are 7 squadrons of enemies in this level, and I couldn't kill like the first 3 that I ran into. So, something to consider. Great game, honestly, so far. Aside from that fact that just, being successful at it, I wasn't particularly successful at it, and that's kind of a thing that you need in a game, is to be able to progress and such. So definitely looking forward to where you're going with this game. I think it's on a great track, and yeah, I really I really would like to play more of this if it was like a lot more speedy and responsive, because that would be kick-ass. But that's probably all I have to say about this awesome demo, and I really look forward to seeing what you do with it. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in the next video.